Our top 9
Hudson Smith, the star from Rocklin Whitney, really electrifying the crowd here. Never mind the kids half-lappers. He was the star of the show. Once you got that clap going, all the 4-, 5-, and 6-year-olds got pushed off to the side, and he certainly responded in championship form. 47 3.5, 14-41 in the 6th round. You already had it wrapped up at that point in a very disjointed triple jump competition because so many people were going to other events and having to come back and banking jumps at the end. But how good did you feel to be able to end it with such an uplifting jump at the end?
It was amazing. Just kind of anxious waiting all the other jumpers. They're all unpredictable. They're all dogs. They can all jump super far. So I was kind of worried, and I put everything on the track, and once I knew I was going to get first, I just went out there, got the crowd's energy, and just kind of tried to channel that in, and it worked.
Hudson, I always say if you're an elite athlete and you're healthy long enough in your career, you're going to get a good triple jump day or a good long jump day at Cobb Track and Angell Field, because if you're competing any time in the last 4 years, you've seen the rain, you've seen the headwind, you've seen colder temperatures and whatnot. To be able to have it like this today, obviously a little bit more of a tailwind and a cool breeze today, maybe even than during the still of the long jump yesterday. But just how much of a blessing was that for you?
It was incredible. I've trained here before. I've done summer camps here. I love the energy here. I love the experience, the track, all the competitors here, the coaches. It's super special to me, and being able to put my heart out on the track and get the energy and really show what I'm made of, representing not only my school but NorCal. It's really fantastic.
Your consistency through the first 5-6 weeks of the season has been so inspiring and so uplifting, and then we always know that the potential for something like the 6th round and even beyond that it exists. How reassured or how affirmed, Hudson, have you been about where the floor and the ceiling are at this early in the season?
I've just been trusting my training, listening to my coach, what he has to say, listening to my body, and not putting any caps on myself, and knowing that if I put the work in, if I'm most importantly having fun, who cares about the numbers?
Most definitely. And in terms of the process to get to the end point, in terms of the phases, is there any one more than the other that you've been really happy about or encouraged about in terms of how much that's developed even since the end of last season?
Yeah, just really focusing on just having fun. Sometimes you get caught up with the numbers and that you are what your number is, but it's not true. Being able to get out here, communicate with these competition from all over the state, all over the country, there's nothing that can really replace that. And knowing that I'm up here with all these other guys, it's super special. And knowing that I put the work in, I put the effort in, the passion, the love, it's reminding myself that I'm not just the number.
Absolutely. I mean, there's so much joy in what you do. Not even because you're always getting the crowd involved, but and not just because Montana State has already been, but it's I see a freedom and just just a genuine authenticity and energy and what you're doing. How much calm and just reassurance and composure is it giving you at the top of the runway that it's just look, all the work's been done. Let's just go out and enjoy the ride down the runway.
Yeah, I mean, you still feel the nerves. You get on the runway, you're a little first jump is not always the best. You're in this fantastic competition. You got people everywhere, but once you get through it, you kind of know you're gonna have nerves, but accepting that this is the experience and not let that break you. Because if you're nervous, it's not gonna do anything for you. So just having fun and trying your best to fly. That's the goal.
Well, whether it's a packed stadium or whether it's just in front of family and friends, we know that Hudson Smith is going to continue to show us a true joy and a true appreciation for competition at this level. And he backs it up, even though he's not defined by the numbers, he backs it up with pretty remarkable runs, 47-30, 47-3.5, 14-41 in the 6th round to win the boys triple jump here. Stanford Invitational. Hudson, stay healthy. Best of luck going forward.
Thank you so much.